everybody, this is Zoe from No Safer Place, and today I am going to be doing one of my favourite videos. Let's try that again. Today I'm going to be doing my favourite kind of video, and the video that you guys seem to love most too. Today I'm going to be doing a book haul, and I'll be showing you all the books that I got in August. Now, the past 2 months you will know that I've acquired over 30 books each month, so I was really strict this month. I didn't want that many, and guess what? I just counted them and I only have 16. Only. So let's get on with the video. The first 2 books the lovely people at Bloomsbury sent me. I am part of the blog tour for Spy Toys, which is a series of books which is very similar to Toy Story. So I was super excited when they asked me to be part of the tour, and the second book is just coming out, which is Spy Toys Out of Control, and I am very excited to read these. I'm probably going to read these today because my blog date tour is tomorrow, so better late than never. The next book the lovely people at Anderson Press sent me, I wanted to read this at Yalk, and I was super excited when they said they'd send me a copy, and it is Things a Bright Girl Can Do by Sally Nichols. Now, I love the proof of this. Look at the back. It says, "What would you write for your protest slogan?" And then it has a blank space there, which I am going to do soon because I think that is such a brilliant idea. Now, this book is set in the First World War, and I think it's a story of how women came into power and got the right to vote. The next book was sent to me by the lovely people from Black and White Publishing. I am a great lover of classics. As you probably all know, I adore classics, Dracula being my absolute favourite. Closely followed by the amazing Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So when I heard that there was a sequel coming out called Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Seek by the wonderful Anthony O'Neill, I couldn't contain my excitement. I saw it and I was like, please can you send me a copy? I need to read this book. This will be being read very soon, and can we just appreciate how absolutely beautiful this finished copy is? I am in love with it. The next book the wonderful people at Firefly Press sent me. I am quite good friends with Rianne on Twitter. We speak all the time, so when I heard that Rianne Ivory was bringing out another book, I was super excited and I had to have a proof. So I got sent Hope by Rianne Ivory. Now, I don't want to say too much about this book, mainly because I have a review going up of it this week over on my blog, nosaferplace.co.uk. But I will just say, this is one of the best contemporaries I've ever read. It is so real, so genuine, and normally when I read contemporaries I feel like they're slightly unrealistic and I can't relate to any of the characters, but this book is so different, and oh, I just absolutely adored it. The next book I got sent was from the lovely people at Ink Road Books, which is an imprint of Black and White Publishing, and that was Dare to Fall by Estelle. I don't want to pronounce your last name in case it's wrong, but Mascami? I have been dying to read this book for so long, and Estelle followed me on Twitter a few months ago and I saw how much she was promoting the book and I was like, wow, this book sounds amazing. So when they got in contact with me, I was like, please can you send me a copy of this book? It sounds amazing. And can we just appreciate how absolutely beautiful this cover is? It's just stunning. Now, the next book I am super excited about because I have been speaking to Stevie from Osborne, and she has been speaking about this book so much. So when she asked if I would like a copy of it, I was like, yes please, oh my god. It is The Extinction Trials by S.M. Wilson. I have just posted a review of this over on my blog, and I cannot give this book enough praise. It is absolutely amazing. It's set in a dystopian world and follows the journeys of Stormchaser and Lincoln. There are 2 main characters, and it is kind of like Jurassic Park meets Hunger Games. That's how it's being advertised, but let me tell you, it is so much better than that. It's better than the Hunger Games, and it is basically like a group of people volunteer every year. They leave Earth Asia and go to the land of the dinosaurs and have to do certain missions and bring back certain things because the land of Earth Asia is diminishing. There's not enough space, there's not enough food for the people that they have, so they need to find innovative ways to help sustain their country. So this year the mission is to collect dinosaur eggs so that they can wipe them out and make them extinct. and some people agree with this more than others. This book is seriously amazing, and I'm so excited for this to come out next year. The next book, the lovely people at Abrams sent me. I am so excited to read this. It is called Water in May. Now, as you know, heart conditions are a cause really close to my own heart. So when I read the blurb of this book and saw that it was about a baby with a fatal heart defect, I was absolutely drawn in, and I'm so excited to read this. I feel like I've said that about every book, but I am, genuinely. The next book is actually a book that I've had for longer than a month, but it hasn't been included in a previous video, and I really thought it was worth the mention. And it is Sleeper by J.D. Fennell. Now, this book just sounds absolutely amazing. I mean, James Patterson's name is on the front. If you don't know who James Patterson is, he is probably the best crime and thriller writer ever. And I mean ever. He is sensational. He does YA books and adult books, and he's amazing. So any book that is recommended by James Patterson is a book I feel I will love. Next book there has been so much hype about already, and I was lucky enough to be sent a sampler of it by the lovely people at Team BKMRK, and it is The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo. Look how absolutely stunning this sampler is. Yes, it's a sampler, and look how beautiful it is. I am absolutely in love with it, and I can only imagine what the finished copy is going to look like. Now, this book has already featured in one of my book hauls, but I got sent another copy of it just with a different cover, and it is The Creakers by Tom Fletcher. I may be doing a giveaway of one of these because I don't need to, and I know how anticipated this book is. It is simply amazing. Now, the next lot of books. I had to save these till last because, honestly, these are the best books ever. I bought all 5 this month. Look how beautiful these books are. This is the Department 19 series by Will Hill. You will have heard of Will in many of my videos because his book After the Fire is my favourite book of all time. So when I saw that he had a series about vampires, I had to buy all 5. And there's over 3,000 pages of reading here, and I finished it in 2 days. 2 days. I cannot get enough of this series. It is absolutely fantastic. It focuses on 17-year-old Jamie. He is oblivious to what his father does, and then his father dies unexpectedly, and Jamie is thrust into the world that his father has been a part of for so long, and he realizes that he is a founder of one of the most best kept secrets in the world, and that is that there is a secret department which is slaying vampires. And oh my goodness, it is, oh, I cannot say enough good things about it. I mean, Valentin. Let's talk about Valentin. I don't think I've ever loved a character as much as Valentin. He's just amazing. He's so charming, and I just imagine that he's just so gorgeous. I feel like I could talk about Valentin all day. He's just dreamy. But these aren't your run-of-the-mill vampire books. They're not like Twilight. They couldn't be any further away from Twilight. There's no lovey-dovey mushy stuff. This is all about fighting and battles and slaying, and just, it is epic. Now, if you like vampires and werewolves and Frankenstein and Dracula, especially if you like the book Dracula by Bram Stoker, because a lot of the book is based around the original story of Dracula, which I absolutely adored, because as you probably know, Dracula is my favourite classic, and you will absolutely adore this series. There is no doubt about it. It's now 3 o'clock on Tuesday, so I feel like this video has been a bit rushed, and I'm sorry if it is, but I now have 2 hours to edit and upload this video, which is making me feel a little bit stressed. That is it for this month. I feel like this video has been longer than when I have 30 books, which is very odd. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Let me know what you would like to see more of on my channel, and I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you. Bye.